What's up, guys?
On this week's
show.
Hello, humans. Due to unforeseen circumstances, there will be no new episode this week. Sorry. Please forgive our absence. But in the meantime, my master whipped together some highlights of our prior episodes. We hope you accept our apology and stay tuned when we come back next Wednesday. Now on with the show.
Cue the music.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for
Geeks.
So, for each of these, I will tell you the episode it's from, and a wee bit of context to help the ranting and raving make sense. Enjoy.
If you're like me and around my age, you're a sucker for nostalgia, especially 80s and 90s. I'm talking music, movies, television, games, just pop culture as a whole. So, if you're from mid-Michigan or going to be traveling to the area, I suggest you check out Rewind and Birch Run. Rewind is a vintage-inspired blast from the past with not just cool trinkets and novelty items, but dope gear to rock as well. I'm talking shirts, jackets, caps, and even sneakers. Retro styles to make your inner child smile. Absolutely, positively, definitely check out Rewind. You might even see your boy Benoit copping something old school or shooting the breeze with the owner, Tyler. Rewind is right off of I-75, exit 136 in the Birch Run Premium Outlets, Section E, next to Crocs.
This is all the way back from episode 3. Master did an entire episode about Star Wars The Last Jedi. Yeah, you heard right. The whole episode.
Oh, did you care about this shit? Did you think that Snoke was going to be an important character? Did you think that Luke was going to have an epic lightsaber battle? Did you think and show the space wizard that he should be at this level by now? Did you think that you would get answers to who Rey's parents were? Did you think that they would stop and having Finn shucking and jiving all throughout these movies and figure out a purpose for him and give him something to do? Did you think that you would see cool ass Poe Dameron? Well, fuck you, because that's not what's coming.
Episode 13. This discussion is about the changing tides of video games. Specifically, physical discs versus digital downloads. It went a bit off the rails, though.
Disposable entertainment, anyway. These are not like keepsakes and things that, you know, you're going to give your great-grandchildren your copy of GTA 5 or something like it.
That was the best game ever. I remember. I sat there and played that game forever.
Right. I got your grandmammy pregnant playing Grand. That's how we met each other, shooting each other in the game. We was doing a fist fight in a ring.
It was love at first punch.
Oh, yeah. I remember she was hacking. Oh, it was great. She made a meteorite and a Ferris wheel falls in the middle of the street.
Episode 17. Our hosts lament the fact that some pockets of fandom complain about the Marvel movies. Quote, formulaic approach to filmmaking.
I've never been one of those people that I'm like,
sure.
Oh, you know, nobody's dying. They're superheroes. They ain't supposed to die.
And that's my thing, because people, I feel like, give Marvel undue shit because they're so big and it seems like they can never fail. That people just have to find something wrong with it. Because nobody ever watches a Batman movie like, well, Batman should have died at the end of that. Why didn't Superman die at the end of this? It's like, well, he's not going to. It's his movie. What the fuck? I was like, you don't go into John Wick and be like, I thought he should have died at the end. Like, no,
that's
you know that he's the main character and he's more than most likely going to live. It's usually a shock when they do die.
Right.
Episode 19. The first trailer of the second season of the now cancelled Luke Cage was released. Master took, shall we say, umbrage with the portrayal of the character.
And everybody knows who Luke Cage is in Harlem, and they know he has powers and stuff. It's like, make a reality TV show about me fighting crime and shit.
Right.
So it seems like that's what they're kind of trying to do. So he could be playing up this attitude specifically for this his show that he's doing. But when you first see Luke, this truck blows up and he comes out and he's on fire and he's patting himself off and shit. And he's like, hey, yo, I'm Luke Cage, motherfucker. Like, okay, he doesn't say the motherfucker part, but he's all like, hey, yo, I'm Luke Cage. You know where to find me. And I'm like, you didn't act like that in the first season. He's all sweet Christmas and shit. And it's like, oh, Lord.
Episode 22. They're reminiscing about the Power Rangers. I don't think any more context is necessary.
The one I grew up on was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yes.
And then there was like Turbo when they had cars, and then there was like Ninja Force and all this shit.
Ninja Force, that's what it was.
And there's ones where they're in space. Back when Harry Potter was popular, they had a magic one. Like legit, they had wands and shit. And like it's so dumb. They had the Power Rangers costumes. They had like little like mini capes on the back, which I guess that meant you were a wizard. If you're a wizard, Harry. Like I don't.
Episode 23. Master makes an open letter to an iTunes user who gave us a 1-star rating.
We have 50 ratings on iTunes with about 27 reviews. 49 of those ratings are 5 stars. 1 is not. Dear anonymous iTunes user, you gave our show a 1-star rating, and we just want to know why. You didn't leave a review, so we don't have a way to know what your criticisms are. Is it the format of our show that you dislike? Maybe it's the topics we discuss. Perhaps the songs we use in the transitions? Is it our voices? Could it be you feel that we've sold out to sponsors? Is it the language? Did one of our opinions upset you? It was that Batman Begins episode, wasn't it? No matter why, we are sorry. Our goal here at One Giant Leap for Geeks is only to make the most enjoyable content possible. We just want to talk about movies, games, comics, and anime in a funny way that makes your face smile. We're just a couple of geeks who like pop culture, and we want to share it with you. So we want to apologize for whatever we may have done to incur your wrath, and we'll try to live up to your expectations if our paths ever meet again. Sincerely, Mike C. Squared and DJ Melino of One Giant Leap for Geeks.
That was beautiful.
Oh no, fuck off. Okay, so first off,
Episode 31. A second trailer for the Venom movie is released. Master doesn't care for Venom's voice or dialogue.
and he's like, I don't know, toying with him before he kills him, and he says,
eyes, lungs, pancreas.
he's like, sniffs. I can't even do it.
You had it so good.
So many snacks, so little time.
And I'm just like, why does he do the
Pancreas.
I was like, what was that? Like that part at the end. And then it's just, maybe it's like,
That's such an obscure organ, too, by the way.
yeah, I know, like, eyes, lungs, and pancreas. Like, I guess. I'm like, does he have, like, x-ray vision? Can he see into him or something? And he just spotted that out. He's like, yes.
Got that haggis.
Oh, God.
That sheep haggis going on there.
Pretty much.
Episode 37. A discussion on women being shamed about enjoying food. Turned very sexy for some reason. Thanks to Benoit.
Ladies, never be ashamed to eat. You want them nachos, girl? Fucking pour that cheese all over it. Ice cream? Shit. Nuts. Syrup. Whipped cream. Whatever you want.
I love how it got all sexy all of a sudden. It's like, go ahead.
And if
girl.
you want some fries, girl, if you want that burger with a side of fries, you eat them damn fries, because it's sexy as hell when you eat fries.
Right.
Just don't eat mine, because that's fucking annoying.
Oh, God.
Eat your own fries. Don't eat Benoit's fries. Don't eat Benoit. No. Get your own fries. I'll buy you fries.
Oh, God, yeah.
Episode 45. Strip club patronage is nothing to be ashamed of. Unless it's excessive, or you eat there.
I think that strip clubs, like, you could go to a strip club occasionally, but once you start going daily, then you become that weird dude who, like, eats at the strip club and, like, does, like, work at the strip club and shit.
Guy that rides his moped to the strip club.
Right, they know you by name, and you got, like, a seat there.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Be like,
yeah.
excuse me, you're in my spot.
Right.
We're at the club, man. What
Yeah,
you talking about? My spot.
I'll put that on my bucket list. If I ever found a strip joint that had a buffet, I probably would eat it once
my God.
just to find out.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, I've had the shits before. I can do it again.
Episode 35. DJ Melly Mel tells Master about a trend of teens gluing their penis shut to avoid pregnancy. Yeah, didn't make that up.
That's probably the weirdest thing that I've ever heard. But, you know, all these kids are out snorting condoms, so
I forgot about that, yeah. See, instead of putting them on your dick, you got them in your damn nose and shit. And see, they got everything all mixed around. That's what's wrong with this generation. You sniff the glue, the condom goes on your dick. That's the order that it goes in, okay? You don't put the glue on your dick and the condom in your nose. That is the wrong way. You have it reversed.
One Giant Leap for Geeks does not condone sniffing of any glue or any other substance.
Look, if it's that or putting it on your dick, then sniff it, okay? Sniff the fucking shit out of it. Huff that shit until your eyes bleed. But please don't put it on your dick.
Oh my God.
Episode 29. Master interviews Chris Sanchez of Mad Cave Studios about their comic, Battle Cats.
Before we even wrote a script for issue 1, we wanted this world to be as living as possible.
Okay.
So we do have a whole timeline built, a whole structure of how this world works with the different regions of this world. And issue 4 was our way of saying, this isn't just a stock fantasy world. This is something wholly original, and we put a lot of time and effort into it. And we feel that issue gives insight into how this race of people works.
And finally, episode 78. Master and A-Train review Spider-Man Far From Home. Master explains his man crush on Tom Holland.
I will always hold a special place in my heart for Tobey as Spider-Man, but yeah, Tom Holland is definitely my favorite right now.
Yeah.
Because for one, I'm always impressed at his range as an actor, because he can be like the, goofy, popping one-liners kids. He can play that shy, awkward shit good. And then when he needs to turn on the waterworks, that boy would cry his ass off. And I'd be like, God damn. Like, and this isn't a spoiler. Like, they show it in the trailer, but he's like talking to Happy on the plane, and he's just like, and then Iron Man is gone, and everybody want me to be there, and I don't know what to do. And I was like, God damn, like, he is crying his ass off. That is it for the show. Remember, you can always find us at our home, onegiantleapforgeeks.libsyn.com. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, or anywhere else you get your podcast. Make sure to show us some love, so go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, rate, follow, review us, and all that shit.
And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or criticisms, or, you just want to say hi, you can always email us at officialodlfg@gmail.com. You can also find us as a show on Twitter at GiantLeap4Geeks. Myself, DJ Melly Mel, I am on Twitter at Froggy Beaver, and our missing Benoit is on Twitter at Benoit Gaming, BENWAH Gaming. The show is also on Facebook, Reddit, Instagram. I myself am on Facebook, but please don't stalk me. And all you have to do to find the show is search for One Giant Leap for Geeks. Okay, you guys have a good night. Bye.